let's monitor the IMF meetings.
Yep. Done.
Okay, then we have the yen trade balance, major higher time frame and a bit bearish.
Yep.
And then that's it for Sunday. On Monday, we will have...
Sorry, incidentally, when I make up the spreadsheet, I count up all the news items. Last week there was 98 news items. This week there's 50-something news items. I know we don't use them all, but it's just interesting to see the big difference between the number of items each week.
Yeah, it depends on the week, yeah.
Yep.
But
okay.
there are other calendars which contain many more news releases, but
yeah.
most of them are not important at all for the Forex in terms of impact. So,
yep.
Okay, on Monday we will have, so let's see the speech by Haldane, first of all. Due to deliver a speech titled Diversity and Pay at a conference jointly hosted by the Bank of England, European Central Bank and Federal Reserve Board in Frankfurt. I don't think it will be important. So then I will monitor the German Bundesbank monthly report.
Gotcha.
We have indeed election in Canada, so important election must always be followed, so monitor, yeah, indeed. And I will also monitor not measure, Chris, federal budget balance for US dollar.
Sure.
And that's it for Monday. On Tuesday, we will have the card core retail sales month-over-month, major to be defined. Then we have the retail sales month-over-month, major to be defined. And then we have the Kiwi trade balance, major higher time frames and bullish. And then we have the speech by Kent.
I'll scroll down. Up, whichever.
Yeah, so due to participate in a panel discussion, so not necessary to read on, so let's forget. That's it for Tuesday. On Wednesday, we have monitors of the German 10-year bond auction.
Yep.
We have then the CAD wholesale sales month-over-month, which is major to be defined. That's strange. No forecast for the CAD news today.
It's normal though, you say.
Yeah, we will have to check along the week. So monitor the US dollar crude oil inventories.
Yep.
And that's it for Wednesday.
Okay.
On Thursday, so not a lot of news, important news for the beginning of the week. So on Thursday we will have, so let's see, I will monitor the Euro German flash manufacturing PMI and neutral.
And the flash services?
No, not the services, the manufacturing PMI. Yeah. Then we will have, so a big one in red, Chris, the Euro main refinancing rate, major higher time frames plus, so major plus higher time frames plus, and neutral.
So
similarly for the monetary policy statement and the press conference.
Okay.
Then we have the US dollar.
Sorry. There's a bias on this. I didn't hear it.
Neutral.
Okay.
Then we have the US dollar core durable goods orders month-over-month major bearish, and the durable goods orders month-over-month major bearish too. Then we will have the US dollar flash manufacturing PMI. I will monitor it. I do not expect big impact as usual. No, it is. I'm making a confusion with the item, but the PMI is important. So not monitor, major, and a bit. Let's see. No, neutral. Then monitor the natural gas storage.
Yep.
And that's it for Thursday. And so on Friday. On Friday, we will have, so I will monitor the German GfK consumer climate and neutral. And the German E for business climate, so monitor also, and neutral too. And that's it. And note that on the next weekend, most of the country in Europe so will shift to the daily saving time. So.
Yep. So that means that the what is it? The lunchtime period will get shorter.
It depends in which direction we make the shift.
Oh no, it falls back, so it'll get larger.
It will get larger, yeah.
Yep. Bigger lunches. Okay. And hey, Francis and Dan. Okay, we'll find the bias notice, Copal, and put it into the chat area. I don't remember. Hang on, let me find it, and I'll just give it to you straight away. Dun, 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 dun. Just waiting. So, bias advantage, share. Okay, so here's the bias link. And one, if you're going to type it out from the screen. Okay, good luck with that. And what else? Okay, so the top 10 for the week. These ones here. Scrolling down. So aren't that many in the that are over $750, but the range is getting a little larger again. It's up to 1,500, which is slightly more than it was at the beginning of the year, but there's been a lot of movements on the pounds past week, especially not last week, but the week prior, when there was those 300 pip per day movements. So that's bumped the averages up. So what I've done is I've taken down to the Euro Aussie and moved these over to here. So we've got these ones. Okay, a bit lost now that I've done that link. So what Eusebio will do now is match the general pairs up with the news to pull up best pairs per day to trade. So Sunday, Eusebio, there is the yen.
The yen, okay.
And nothing on Monday.
And nothing on Monday. So we will have the pound yen.
Yep.
Then the euro yen.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. And then we can take the pound Swiss. Now, as a general remark, these days pay extremely attention with the pound pairs. So,
yeah.
Be extremely careful.
Okay, so left over from Monday, there's nothing. And on Tuesday, we have the CAD.
So we have the CAD, okay.
That's it.
That's it. So we will have the pound CAD.
Yep.
Then the pound yen.
Yep.
And the pound Swiss.
Okay. And left over from Tuesday is the Kiwi.
The Kiwi, so here and here, okay.
And the CAD.
And the CAD again, okay. So we will have the pound Kiwi or pound Aussie.
Yep.
Then the pound CAD.
Yep.
And then the euro Kiwi.
Okay. Different pairs coming through now. It's good.
Yeah.
So that was for Wednesday. For leftovers from Wednesday, we have nothing.
Nothing.
And on Thursday we have the euro in
So
the super red.
Euro, okay.
And the American US dollar.
The US dollar, okay.
And that's it, yep.
Okay, so we'll have the euro pound, then the euro kiwi or euro Aussie, and then we can take the pound US dollar.
Hang on. You'd have to manufacture this one. And then pound dollar.
Pound dollar, yeah, pound US dollar.
Okay. Okay, and so leftovers from Thursday are, where are we? Nothing on Thursday.
Okay.
And we've got the euro, nothing on Friday.
And nothing further. So it will be, so we can take the pound yen.
Yep.
Then the pound Swiss.
Yep.
And then the pound kiwi or pound Aussie.
Done. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And be extremely careful with the pound pair because we have to expect some important volatility during these days, and expect also a fast reversal depending on the event happening with the UK Parliament. So there will be, you know that the important vote on the New Deal obtained by Johnson, who had to be made today, has been postponed to Tuesday. But there has been another amendment which has been voted instead, trying to force Johnson to ask for a new delay until the complete legislation about the Brexit is established. So pay extreme attention. We may have still other surprises coming in the next hours. So I expect some volatility and fast movement. My advice is until the end of the month, I will be extremely careful to trade the pound pairs, and I will have a look to the other pairs, in fact, taking the top 10 list pair, all the pairs following after the pound pair to have some other possible alternative.
Cool. So we'd be looking at the bottom list, these ones mostly. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, the pound is very jumpy. Sorry, I didn't do my normal incantation. The reason that we have the news up here is so that you don't trade when there's volatile times coming up. And we try and predict those, or say, hey, it's likely to be volatile when there's news coming out. So anything marked with H4 plus applies to higher time frame traders and everybody, including higher time frame traders. So if there's news coming out, get out of the trade 30 minutes prior. Don't place any orders 1 hour before it. For the lower time frame traders, anything that's marked with major, the same thing applies. 30 minutes, get out, 1 hour, don't place any new trades. If you're accomplished and you're trading, we don't have any primers in the room, but when you're got lots of units open, scale-ins and stuff like that, then perhaps just take some of them off to protect your profits as well as your account, so you don't have to completely get out of the trade. Be careful. News that's coming up on the, where have we got? The yen, the US dollar, and the euro. These are the king movers, so any major news coming up on these ones can impact any other pair that's around that you'd be trading. For instance, the Euro-Kiwi, the Aussie-Kiwi pair or something like that. A surprise on the euro coming out can make all the pairs jump. So that applies to the euro, the yen, and the US dollar. The pound, perhaps, but with the smaller pairs like the Kiwi, if there's news coming up on that and you're in something that doesn't have the Kiwi in it or Kiwi related like the Aussie, then perhaps you can just keep an eye out, but don't necessarily need to close your orders down. Just be aware that there's news coming up. However, having said that, I have seen news come up on the Kiwi that was a surprise, and it made the pound dollar jump. So it's even the smaller ones can sometimes cause really big surprises around the place. So you just got to watch out.